Welcome to the Fanily!
Hey guys, we have Portal, the uncooperative cake acquisition game from Cryptozoic Entertainment.
And Valve.
And it's kind of a simple, kind of a complicated, simply complicated game. You have Aperture cards, character cards. This will kind of be off to the side. I don't know how well you'll see it. Your incinerator to throw in your cake pieces. And you're going to take your turn, which will be drawing a card or starting a portal. Then you're going to move your test subjects, which are color coordinated with your cake pieces, 8 of each. Then you're going to activate a room with the help of GLaDOS, and then recycle whatever is in that room. What are we talking about? Well, let's just show you because that would be so much simpler. We're going to keep Gladdy over here on the side. And we have these Aperture cards.
On one side of these cards you have Aperture cards. But the thing is, they're double-sided. So every time you play an Aperture card, you're going to discard it face down. And it's going to put the character card face up. So whatever you just played is going to modify the rules for all players.
And this is only our second time through the game. I think we've got a pretty decent handle on it, but we might hit a few rough patches. Here's our companion cube, which makes it to where if the room is recycled, you don't get any of the awards, which are marked up here. Here's test subjects are the blue, the cake slices are orange, the Aperture card is the Aperture symbol, then we have the companion cube and the turret. We also have our Aperture rule cards, which if we flip them over, they act as a portal gun for these little portal biddies here. Okay, so let's just get started. We have 4 characters on the board. This is the, what is the word?
This is old side, this is new side.
Old side, new side, and that is going vertically. So this end is the new end. I'm just gonna set my guys up like this. Oh, you have to have it specifically?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so how did we get started again?
So the rules state the person who ate cake most
That's
recently
right.
is the person to go
I
first.
just had a donut, so I think that's me.
Donuts are like cake.
No cake starts on the board, correct?
Right. No cake starts on the board.
And you can move as many people as you want, but
From one cell. Or from one chamber.
Okay. So I can't be like, I'm going to move this one and this one. They have to both be together.
Right.
Do they have to go together?
They do not have to go together. Actually, the rules state that if you move only one of your pieces, like say I've got the 2 here, if I decide to just go like that, I automatically get a Aperture card as a reward for only moving 1. But if I move 2, I would not get that. Now, you can move them here, you can move them here, you can move them here. If you're in this general area, you can do all of these, but you just can't do this.
It actually says if you move only one test subject, draw an Aperture card or gain a test subject.
Yeah, or gain a test subject. So
these are rules you didn't tell me before. And do I need anything to activate the portal gun?
In order to activate the portal gun, which allows you to put the portal tokens anywhere on the board, you have to play an Aperture card into the discard pile, creating character card, but then you completely ignore what's on here and say, I'm not doing this, I'm activating my portal gun. So you put...
Okay, so we don't start off with any of the cards though, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So then I guess I'll just move, well, if I want the card, I gotta just move 1. And you can only move like 1 adjacent unless you have portals.
Alright, so you only moved 1. So there is your Aperture card. The next step would be activate a room. You can only activate on the border of the old
end,
side.
Yeah, the old end. And I'm going to get rid of that one. So GLaDOS is going to come and take that. And these pieces are supposed to fit together nicely. Not all of them do. And when you take it, you're supposed to flip it over and you can put it anywhere on the new side.
Yes.
But you have to have at least 4 on each row.
Yeah, because you can have 3, but you can't activate that row again until you get a 4th one to allow a buffer. It's kind of like a conveyor belt. I will move my 1, and I'm going to gain a test subject instead of drawing an Aperture card. Since I had no Aperture cards to play, I did my move. Now I have to activate. Alright, so I'm going to activate this one here. Okay? So, this room is... you got to flip it over. They're 2-sided, so... This gives you a variety.
So now it's my turn.
Right.
I'm going to use this as a portal card. And
okay.
I think I know what I'm doing here. What does Atlas and Peabody do?
So Whenever you play one of the Aperture cards, it goes face down in the character card slot, which presents a rule that replaces the last rule that was on top. To earn cake from an activated chamber, at least 2 test subjects must be in the chamber.
So I can do...
You can't put it on the border of the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha now. So then we'll
That's
go
why
here. And then I'm going to go woohoo. And then I think... Oh, we've got to activate. So we'll do... Have GLaDOS take this bit, flip it, and just put it down here for the sake of putting it there.
I guess I will go through the portal as well to this chamber. Ooh. Since I moved 1, I will get a card. And then I will activate. I'm going to activate this one. So since nobody was in there, room activated, recycled, nothing happened.
And you have to have somebody, a test subject, in the room to get the rewards of that room, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I do not have a card. I'm going to do my move, which is to get the fork away from your guy. And then I'm going to activate here, which puts... Okay, it's 2 test subjects and a piece of cake. So I'm going to put a piece of cake wherever I want on the new end. And I should probably take this off. I get 2 test subjects, so these guys are just going to get recycled, and I'm going to put them in here with the cake to guard it. You're dead. Cake does not recycle, and stuck.
So once you have a cake piece that goes in the incinerator, you can never get it back, right?
Right. You can't get that back. I think I actually threw your guy in the incinerator, but I think you could actually get him back. You just don't get the rewards unless you're the majority person in that room. So because I had 2 of my color and he only had 1 test subject, my guy's 1, so I got all the rewards. If it would have been 1 and 1 of each color, nobody would have gotten anything. It would have been a draw. And if it would have just been 1 person in that room, that color test subject would have got the whole prize.
Yeah, so also if you notice the portal has been pulled off the table, so now there has to be some sort of action to get it back into play. So now that portal just kind of does nothing. My turn. I'm going to use my Aperture card. It's the turret card. Let me show you. And it states, move the turret token to an adjacent chamber.
Now, what that means usually is like if he's right here, he could pick any adjacent chamber to put it in, but the turret's not on the board, so he's got to put it in on the new side first.
It has to be on a border new side space. So whatever
edge, that's the right word.
Whatever chamber the turret exists in, everything in that place is destroyed. So I'm going to put it here. It'll destroy your test subjects and incinerate one of her cake pieces.
So that's how we're going to start.
And then I'm going to place it face down, which gives us a new rule. So this is the announcer card. Instead of incinerating a cake in a recycled chamber, it is returned to the owner's earnable cake reserves.
Does the cake incinerate first, or does that count first?
I would say...
Because it's a little bit iffy. There's not perfect description on all the rules here.
Well, my logic would be that the card goes off, gets set down, then it goes off as a combat phase. So I would say, yeah, this doesn't go in the incinerator after all. I will go ahead and move 1 here, and then I will activate this chamber. Nobody's there, so we're going to flip it and recycle it.
And I don't have any of the cards, so I'm going to get away from this loser. And we'll just take that one and recycle it. Yay.
Oh, you get a...
Oh yeah, I only moved 1 dude.
Yeah. Actually, I did the same thing, so... Okay, so I'm going to play my Aperture card, which is Redirection Cube. Destroy 1 test subject, turret, or companion cube in any chamber. Okay, so I'm going to choose to destroy the...
Could have destroyed my test subject.
I could have, but I decided I was going to do that instead because that's more threatening. Alright, so then we flip this over, and now Chill is our character card that is active. So this says once at the start of a player's turn, they may move 1 portal token to any chamber. I'll move to this space here, and I will activate this piece. And I'll slide that down.
Okay, so I don't really have any good moves, because even if I use the portal card, it's not going to get me where I need to be. So I guess my best strategy would be... We're going to take that out. We're going to... Wait. Yeah, we're going to activate it. So that way, that's the turret card and a test subject. So my test subject's going to go back here. I'm going to put the turret here in the middle, and that's the end of the turn.
So I'm going to, since I don't have any cards to deploy, I will not deploy any cards. Oh, by the way, your maximum hand size is 3. So if you gain another card by action and you have 3, it cancels. I'm going to do my move. I'm going to activate, which kills my test subject, but I earn 3 test subjects and a cake piece. I've got to recycle this chamber.
Upside down. There you go.
I'm playing the whole game upside down. It's a little disorienting.
All right. So I'm going to use the shell to put a portal here for now. And then I am going to use the incinerator to hold the box up. Choose a player with more cake in the laboratory than you. Incinerate. No, one of those pieces. Then we switch to Ratman. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may place the champion or the companion cube token in any chamber, which nullifies anything you get. You don't get to have any rewards if you manage to pull that. And then I'm gonna activate you. There's 1, 2, and a piece of cake. Away from those scummy yellows. I'm just throwing people everywhere right now. All right, you better go before I flip this whole board.
Okay.
Not out of anger.
Okay, so I'm going to use Ratman to activate the companion cube, and I'm going to put it right in this frustrating spot right there. Let's see. Earn 1 cake slice and deliver it to a chamber at the new edge of the laboratory. Cool. Why would I not do that? Okay, so I'm going to play the cake Aperture card, which gives me a piece of cake on the board. On the new edge. There you go. Now the new character is Rick, the Rick Core. Alright, once at the start of each player's turn, they may choose to incinerate one of their cake slices to earn 2 Aperture cards.
Since that's a way to lose the game, I don't know about that.
Activate this one. Recycle. Slide down. Ah, no!
I'm going to activate the turret card, which is move the turret token to an adjacent chamber. And it's Caroline. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may choose to incinerate one of their cake slices to earn 3 test subjects. But I'm going to move the... I'm going to count this guy and move it here. And I'm going to kill us all because I can.
Scorched earth policy much?
Activate... And
you get a
switcheroo.
Do you want an Aperture card or another test subject?
Oh,
well, you didn't.
Anybody, did I?
No,
well, here,
you
we'll
didn't.
move our cake friend.
Do you want a test subject or a card?
I'll take the card.
Okay. That was a little out of order, but that's okay.
The cryptozoic police aren't coming.
Little do we know they're about to kick in our door. Okay, so now it is my turn.
Why did you give yourself the companion cube? Like, did you forget that you were
I
yellow?
forgot I was yellow, okay?
I was wondering.
I forgot I was yellow. I guess I'll move this one here. I will gain a card. And then I will activate this chamber right here, which destroys that test subject. But I gain 1 test subject, so I'm going to put him right there. And then I gain 2 cake pieces. And then I'm going to recycle this piece.
Okay, so I'm going to use the aerial faith plate, which says move 1 test subject of any color to any adjacent chamber. That's going to activate Wheatley, which rewards from an activated chamber are earned by the player with the minority of test subjects, so it's just like the opposite of the normal rule. And I'm going to pick your guy, move it here. Going to move my buddy over here. Going to activate that panel with the companion cube so you don't get the guy, the 2 cakes, or the Aperture. That's going to recycle our companion cube as well. But that, maybe if I turn it right, that would help. And... actually, nope, you got 1 guy left. I thought... no, you got 2 guys left. I thought I had ended you, but yes, that's it. That's it for me.
Alright, so I'm going to play Excursion Funnel, which allows me to move in a single row of chambers, move any number of your test subjects 1 chamber toward the new edge, the old edge of the laboratory. And it activates Space Core. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may recycle 1 chamber containing no test subjects or cake at the old edge of the laboratory. It allows you to do a recycle at the beginning of your turn as well. Alright, so I'm going to move this guy up 1 off of the Aperture card. I'm going to take my move phase, move here. Now I'm going to activate this chamber, which kills him. I gain 2 test subjects.
And a piece of cake.
And a piece of cake.
You also got to put this back, I think.
Did I not?
No,
I did
put
not.
It like way off. You discarded it.
Oh.
Okay, so
That was not my intention.
I'm going to use the space core to move this over because I feel like this whole board is going to collapse if we don't. And what does Mama want to do? Mama wants to go backwards to claim your cake. And then I'm going to play... Yeah, I don't really have a ton that I can do. So I guess I will kill that chamber. Get that over there. The longer you get into this game, the less you put the pieces together right on the new edge. Okay, that's you now.
Alright, so I guess I'm going to use the cake Aperture card. It gives me a cake piece at the border, so I'll go here with it. Activates Party Escort Bot. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may move one opponent's test subject to an adjacent chamber. Alright, and I guess I'll activate this guy right here. Well, hold on, I gotta move, don't I?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna carry my cake over here. You're gonna activate that one, flip it.
Okay, the redirection cube, which I can destroy one of anything basically. And we're gonna, when the activated chamber is tied for majority of the player, okay, that's really not gonna matter because nobody else is close to the end. I'm gonna kill this dude here, and then I'm gonna move my guy down here, and we're gonna activate that. I get 2 new guys and 2 cake slices. So, cakey, guy. Because I think the goal that we haven't really figured out yet is I don't want to destroy my cake. I want to destroy your cake. So I want to snatch your cake and drag it to the edge.
Right.
See, I've been like taking my cake with me.
I guess I will move. I'll get 1 Aperture card for moving only 1. Then I will activate this piece right here, this chamber right here.
That was perfectly good chocolate cake.
All chocolate cake is perfectly good.
I guess it's on. Get rid of that. And it's your go.
I'm going to use both of these. Move 1 test subject of any color to an adjacent chamber. Boop. Which activates Bird. When a player moves their test subjects, they must move all of their test subjects from that chamber. But that doesn't matter because I'm also doing repulsion gel. I'm going to move him here, which destroys him. Which activates Franken Turret. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may swap 1 Aperture card with another player's card. And then I will move here and activate this one. Okay.
They could have worked a little better on these cards. Flip it.
Oh yeah. Well, I get 1 guy and 2 cake pieces.
Alright, I'm going to do the companion cube. We're going to drop that. Where do we want to drop it? I can put it in any chamber. It's really not worth doing anywhere. Okay, we'll just say that for now. And then we are going to, you're over now.
What is the Anger Core? Players are only allowed to move 1 test subject for their move action. They may destroy 1 opponent's test subject in the destination chamber. So now it's like checkers. Well, now it's like chess.
I'm gonna activate this middle piece here to get the fork off my board. We're running out of space. Quit holding it down.
Getting weirder and weirder down this side. I guess I will move there. And instead of getting a card, I'm going to add a test subject. I'm going to activate this chamber. Recycle it. Well, yeah, I'm just doing the recycling stuff.
Okay. My card is Incinerator. Taking your cake, kiss it goodbye. It's activating Cave Johnson to earn cake from an activated chamber. All test subjects must be the same color in that chamber. There's my move. I'm going to take my next card. We're going to activate you in the trash. And on we go. Your turn.
I guess I will move 1. Gain a card. Activate.
You're pretty much stuck there. I don't really want to do the companion card, so I'm going to save that. We're going to move you here. Actually, wait. I'm going to move you here. Incinerate. Incinerate. Screw you, cakeys. Okay, 1, 2 subjects, and a piece of cake. Take you.
That was...
you.
It was this one.
Oh, whoops. My bad. No, you can't have it. That's my
Your level of violence is quite alarming.
All right, what do you got now?
Okay.
Bring it. Cake's looking awfully sparse out there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm noticing. I think I'm going to use my Aperture card as a portal gun, activating Fact Core. The normal turn sequence has been modified. Instead of taking your move action second, you must take your move action last.
So that means you have to recycle before you can do anything.
Yep. So I'm going to put this one here, put that one there. I'm going to recycle this one. Move that down. Use my move over here. 1 card for moving 1 and go.
Okay, I'm going to play Companion Cube, which activates Greg. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may choose to destroy one of their test subjects to reveal any other previously discarded character. So basically, if I want to fight for a different character card, I can. Companion Cube's going to go right here. I am going to go here, activate. No, go here without my cake and activate, because otherwise that's just stupid. And wait, what was... Oh, I get the turret and me. So you revived for another day, and turret's gonna go down here. Let's go, boy. It's getting real.
Okay, I'm going to use Repulsion Gel. Move all test subjects from a single chamber to an adjacent chamber of your choosing. Gonna move him here and get him destroyed. It's gonna activate Bendy. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may move one of their test subjects to an adjacent chamber. So you get a
Extra move.
extra move, yep. Okay, so for my move, I guess I'll go here. I'm gonna activate this chamber.
So you get a die and an Aperture card.
And a...
You're out of
Oh, dang it. Okay. Guy. I moved only once. So, and then I get the other one. And I will flip this and put it right there.
I think if you put that there, then you got to move him back to the new edge, because now you made a new edge.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so to do my extra turn here, I'm gonna go this way, and then do that for my real turn. Activate and drop.
Hey, stop it! I'm going to play the Companion Cube, which allows me to place the Companion Cube in any chamber. Activating Curiosity Core. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may cycle the top Aperture card to the bottom of the stack. So I'm going to move this one here. I'm going to play my turret card as a portal gun. Acting Cake Core. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may move one of their cake slices to any chamber. Alright, so I'm going to activate Portal here. Use my move, 1, over there. Get my 1 card for the move. Activate. Flip this. I get 2 men and 2 Aperture cards. 2 test subjects and 2 Aperture cards. So after that, I'm done. So
I'm going to move the Companion Cube, which activates Opera Turret. Once at the start of each player's turn, they may choose to incinerate 2 of their cake slices to immediately win the game. And we're going to put Companion Cube over here. I'm stealing your cake, coming over here. Activate. Both go in the incinerator, which I do believe means you lost, because that was the last piece of cake. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So all your cake is been incinerated while I still have 4 in my hand and 1 on the board. Because if you run out of test subjects first, then it's whoever has the most of their color of cake on the board. But I am correct in understanding that if all your cake is gone, you're screwed.
If all 8 of your cake pieces have been incinerated, the game instantly ends and goes on who has more cake pieces on the board.
But since it's only me and you lost, let's see. Let's count those delicious pieces of failure here. 1, 2, 3 yellow, 1 purple, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 yellow to 3 purple. I finally won one. And that has been the Uncooperative Portal game. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time, Fanily members.
Alright, bye!
If you had fun watching today's video, don't forget to subscribe so that you can see more, and let us know in the comments what other videos you might want to see in the future. Also, don't forget to check out our other channel, The Fangirl, where we talk about all kinds of movies, TV shows, and even books and comics. But viewer discretion is advised. See you next time, Fanily members!